life, full of fun, seems to be the ideal. The good life.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness.
As 1925 begins, prosperity and new inventions revolutionize everyday life in America. Modern conveniences we now take for granted appear for the first time. Vacuum cleaners replace carpet beaters. Electric refrigerators, ovens, and washing machines save hours of work. But the invention that brings the whole country together is radio. This is Radio Row, New York City's Cortlandt Street, the world's largest collection of electronic stores. It will remain this way until 1966, when it's leveled to make way for the World Trade Center.
Right.
What do you remember most about your early days on Penn Avenue?
Well, I remember when Daddy, my father, was a porch nut, and he built a huge screen porch. It was bigger than anybody else ever. In fact, it's one of the biggest I ever saw. Still. And we were only a block from the lake, from Lake Harriet. And I don't know if I should go into that.
Well, no, go ahead. This is true confessions.
Well, I was not very good as a big sister because I took my baby sister down to the lake one time without our parents knowing it and without permission, no adult around, and we went down to the lake. It was only half a block away.
Down the hill.
And down the hill. I think they had steps down it, didn't they?
I think so. I think so.
And so I could swim, sort of, but she was a little girl. You were, what, about 4 or?
Maybe. And we didn't have bathing suits on.
Oh, I forgot that.
No.
Anyway, I took her into the water, and it wasn't very deep right there,
No.
but it did get deeper if you went out a little
Yes.
ways, and we went a little ways. Anyway, we came right back. You went underwater, actually.
Oh, did I really?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Scared me half to death.
Oh, good.
A cigarette that bears a lipstick's traces, an airline ticket to romantic places, and still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment. Those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant. A fairground's faded swings. These foolish things remind me of you. I know that this was bound to be. These things have haunted me for you, my dear.
Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Night and day, night and day, under the hide of me.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep and just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter-pat? Yeah, that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with my blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid, 'cause this rover has crossed over.
By 1935, the New Deal is delivering. America is getting back to work. Unemployment has dropped by nearly 20%. FDR takes to the radio to assure Americans the recovery will continue.
Economic calamity. We have, in the darkest moments of our national trials, retained our faith in our own ability to master our own destiny.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather.
Red, you go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart. without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really...
Let us pray that peace be now restored to the world, and that God will preserve it always.
Americans everywhere go wild. Scenes like these in North Platte, Nebraska are repeated all over the country.
We met at Bobby and Bill Cobb's wedding in June of 1946, and Bobby and I were very close friends, suite mates at Wellesley. And when she married Bill Cobb, and I was a bridesmaid in the wedding, at the festivities, handsome George showed up, and that's where we met. And of course, it didn't take very long because that was in June, and he showed up in Minneapolis in July to visit. We met, I think, actually at the, I guess it was a rehearsal dinner night before the wedding, the night before the wedding.
Was that in northern New Jersey or New York?
It was in northern New Jersey, and I don't
couldn't
remember exactly.
remember.
But then you took me out after that, and we went to the Riviera,
That's
which
right.
was perched on the Palisades there. And we had a picture taken, which we have someplace in the photographic albums.
The very thought of you and I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king, and foolish though it may seem to me, that's everything. The mere idea of you
Dozens of girls would storm up. I had to lock my door. Somehow I couldn't warm up to one before. What was it that controlled me? What kept my love life lame? My intuition told me you'd come on the scene. Lady, listen to the rhythm of my heartbeat, and you'll get just what I mean. Embrace me, my sweet embrace of what you. Embrace me, you irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want these arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to daddy. Come to daddy.
On the other side of Detroit, on a street called Shedlot, which we had nice neighbors, nice, sweet people in our building.
Well, that sounds...
I always liked the people we had there.
Yeah, but it sounds good now. It became a slum not long after.
Well, but it wasn't a slum. It wasn't a slum when we were there.
It wasn't a slum in 49.
When we were able to stay there, you were grateful for any apartment you could get. It was right after World War II, and it was very difficult to get an apartment. And when we were first married, we stayed at the Whittier Hotel and turned our whole paycheck over to them. So this was a great development to be able to get this flat. The only thing was, there were 4-family flat. We were upstairs, and the heat was coal furnace that you shovel coal. Well, neither of us had ever heard of such a thing. Not only that, but it had a side-armed hot water heater. So if you were going to have hot water, you had to go down and light the hot water heater because there was no safety valve on it. And I used to leave the house and get scared to death 5 blocks away. Did I turn it off and have to come back and be sure?
Dreary days are over. Life's a four-leaf clover. Sessions of depression are through. Every hope I longed for long ago comes true. Long ago and far away.
No president in American history has ever been faced with the tremendous foreign problems that confront Harry Truman.
On Election Day, November 2nd, 1948, Truman travels to his hometown of Independence, Missouri to cast his vote.
There it goes.
The final tally shocks everyone except Truman. He wins more than 2 million more votes than Dewey and carries 28 states. But the Chicago Tribune decides to go to press before voting polls close. Its headline gives Truman the last laugh.
Did you both vote for Truman?
No.
Who did he run against?
Don't you remember?
No.
The one who thought he was elected?
Oh yes, Dewey. Dewey. Yeah, we voted for Thomas Dewey.
But what was interesting about, I don't think I told you about this, when I was so pregnant and waiting any day to hear that she was, that I was going to go to the hospital. And George and I rode around on every bumpy road we could find, and we walked across the lawn of our house, and I stumbled and fell. I said, "Oh, good, maybe that'll do it." It didn't.
Oh my gosh! Did you hurt yourself?
No, but I mean, but I was so hopeful.
Younger than springtime are you, softer than starlight are you, warmer than winds of June is the gentle love you give me.
Now, your firstborn, of course, was my sister Meryl, April 10th, 1949. At that time,
5 days late.
She was 5 days late?
Yes, we wanted her on your mother's birthday.
April 5th.
April 5th, but she refused to arrive then.
She was very intelligent, because if she'd come on April 5th, I couldn't have enjoyed a single birthday for 21 years or so. It's fine, because I was born on my father's birthday, but fathers don't have to do anything with the party part. And I hadn't realized if she'd come right on my birthday, I would have been doing everything for her nothing special could have been done for me. So it was perfect. We had both birthdays close together but separate.
In 1950, home ownership was a tangible reality for many American families. The average house cost around $7,400. The crucial thing was that this house wasn't a cramped little box lacking space. On the contrary, you had a spacious yard where the kids could play freely, running around with their radio flyer wagons. Inside, the house featured shiny hardwood floors which constantly needed polishing to maintain their attractive appearance. More important than the physical assets, you had neighbors who actually knew your name, fostering a sense of close-knit community and safety. A livable wage. The average annual salary in 1950 was around $3,200. You could buy a house, raise a family decently without constant worry about debt, and still manage to take a yearly vacation.
Tumbling down, remember, in September, in the rain, the sun went out just like a dying ember. In September, in the rain, to every word of love I heard you whisper. The raindrops seem to play a sweet refrain. Though spring is here, to me it's still September. That September.
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Yeah. Got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life's a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life's a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string.
I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I'll give you
give your loving heart to me and say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely whenever you're inside. I love you for sentimental reasons.
Bill Haley and his Comets.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Sometimes we walk hand in hand by the sea, and we breathe in the cool, salty air. You turn to me with a kiss in your eyes, and my heart feels a thrill beyond compare. Then your lips cling to mine. It's wonderful, wonderful, oh so wonderful, my love.
In 1955, a gallon of gas cost only 29 cents. This created incredible freedom for drivers. $5 was enough to fill the tank right to the brim. You didn't have to worry about how fast the meter was spinning as the pump tallied the cost. And after filling up, you still had enough change left over for a cold bottle of Coke and a pack of gum. Low fuel costs made long road trips easy, encouraging a driving culture on roads that were not yet the interstate highway system.
Many a tear has to fall, but it's all in the game. All in the wonderful game that we know as love. You have words with him, and your future's looking dim. But these things your hearts can rise above. Once in a while he won't call, but it's all in the game. Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. And he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips, and your hearts will fly away.
Soon he'll be there at your side
with a sweet bouquet. Then he'll kiss.
Elmer went off to the Great War?
Yeah, well, early. I mean, this was, Nana went to the Great War. She was an adult.
And there was a gap between the two of them.
Oh, yeah, he was, at least 10 years older, I think. And he, when he went into the Army, I think he went in as a private, and he worked his way up. He became a colonel, lieutenant colonel, and then when you retire, you get to be a full colonel. But he was stationed in Cuba. I don't know if they had any relationship with Puerto Rico at that time, and the Philippines. And so I think Lawrence was born in the Philippines, I think, and I think Ted was born in Cuba.
Now, Lawrence and Ted were the children of
Elmer
and
Madeline. As well as Madeline, Sophie, and Nadine. Nadine, Madeline, Sophie, Lawrence, and Theodore.
Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Who are you bound to die? I met her on a mountain, where I took her life. Met her on the mountain, stabbed her with my knife. Everybody, hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Who are you bound to die? This time tomorrow, reckon where I'll be. Hadn't it been for Grayson, I'd have been in Tennessee. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Who boy you bound to die? Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Who boy you bound to die? This time tomorrow, reckon where I'll be. Down some lonesome valley, hanging from a white oak tree. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Who boy you bound to die? Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry.
But anyway, one time, the relevant point of that milk delivery opening is one time, I don't remember if George and I were both out together or whether it was just me. But anyway, didn't have a key to get in the house. Left my, the key wasn't on, must not have been on my car chain or something. Anyway, I didn't have a key. And I was upset. And then thought about it, and we opened up the milk delivery thing, and we held Lewis's feet and legs, and we put him through the milk delivery thing, and he got into the...
There was a little cat door, it looked like a little door at the bottom that you could fit him through.
Yeah, he was still pretty young.
And then he opened the door
Then he opened the door for us.
Going to the drive-in theater. Nothing captures the essence of a night out quite like a trip to the drive-in theater. You would drive up to a giant outdoor screen, park, and tune your car radio to hear the movie. It wasn't just about the film, but the whole experience. Families would load up their cars with blankets and snacks, while groups of friends or couples enjoyed the chance to relax in the back seat. And if you were lucky, you'd get to watch 2 movies in a row, extending the fun under the stars.
don't have you. I don't have fond desires, and I don't have happy hours. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have happiness, and I guess I never will ever again. When you walked down on me in mortal misery, and he's been here since then. I don't have love to share, and I don't have one who cares. I don't have anything since I don't have you, 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 you,
With a beautiful boat ride, a beautiful start to a beautiful day. The new ride will leave you wide-eyed. You laugh and you play and you'll have a great day. Take your family, take a friend.
Today, there are more ways to go to Boblo with special new rates now in effect. Take your family. Take a friend.
Take someone you love to Buffalo Island.
July 1960. The coming presidential election contrasts two different visions. The Republican, Vice President Richard Nixon, is promising to continue the security and prosperity of the Golden 50s.
Above everything else, the American people want leaders who will keep the peace without surrender for America and the world.
The Democrats choose a forward-looking young senator from Massachusetts, John F. Kennedy.
Kennedy, 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 Kennedy.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread, and so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. Though I see the danger there, if there's a chance for me, then I don't care. Fools rush in where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love, so how are they to know? When we met, I felt my life begin, so open up your heart and let this fool rush in.
Till we tear the house down.
It's only a paper moon hanging over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Now it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me.
I saw the harbor lights, they only told me that once brought you to me. I watched the harbor lights. How could I help if tears were starting? Goodbye to tender nights beside the silvery sea. I long to hold you near and kiss you just once more. But you were on the ship and I was on the shore. Now I know lonely nights, for all the while my heart is whispering some other harbor lights will steal your love from me.
But we had a wonderful time in Omaha. The day we moved in, somebody brought over coffee and croissants or something at 10 o'clock, and somebody else brought over lunch, and we were invited out for dinner, and we had a party a week after we moved in, and we had 30 people. And we had just a great time in Omaha, except, as I say, when Control Data changed their schedule thing. But our house was wonderful because it was on a hill, and you had a great view, and it was unusual in the floor plan, sort of, because what would be a basement was a whole living area, level.
Girl, I can't let you do this, let you walk away. Girl, how can I live through this when you're all I wake up for each day, baby? You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. You're all I got to get me by. You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. Without you, baby, what good am I? I never had much going, but at least I had you. How can you walk out knowing I ain't got nothing left if you do, baby? You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. You're all I've got to get me by. You're my soul and my heart's inspiration. Without you, baby, what good am I? Oh, what good am I?
We'll sing in the sunshine, we'll laugh every day, we'll sing in the sunshine.
November 22nd, 1963. For the first time ever, network television is interrupted.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News. First reports say that President Kennedy...
Caught off guard, it takes CBS News 6 minutes to get their cameras on the air.
This is Walter Cronkite in our newsroom, and there has been an attempt, as perhaps you know now, on the life of President Kennedy.
An hour later, Walter Cronkite breaks the news to the nation.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago.
For the first time, a national tragedy is reported live on TV. Within 2 hours, 92% of Americans know their president is dead.
It's a state of unbelief. Nobody quite believes exactly what's happened.
I think it's one of the saddest things that's ever happened.
To me, it's a shock, a disgrace for the whole nation.
I will never love you. The cost of love's too dear. But though I never love you, I'll stay with you 1 year. And we can sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. We'll sing in the sunshine. Then I'll be on my way. I'll sing to you each morning. I'll kiss you every night. But darling, don't cling to me. I'll soon be out of sight. But we can sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. We'll sing in the sunshine. Then I'll be on my way. My daddy, he once told me, hey, don't you love you any man? Just take what they may give you and give but what you can. And you can sing in the sunshine.
I said she put me down, I bet I'd do it in my head. Come in late at night and in the morning I just lay in bed. Well, Ronnie, you look so fine. Look so fine. And I know it wouldn't take much time for you to help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda, help me, help me, Rhonda, help me, get her out of my heart. Gonna be my wife and I was gonna be her man. But she let another guy come between us and it ruined our plan. Ronnie, you caught my eye, and I gave you lots of reasons why. You gotta help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my
Streets full of people, all alone. Roads full of houses, never home. Church full of singing, out of tune. Everyone's gone to the moon. Eyes full of sorrow, never wet. Hands full of money, all in debt. Sun coming out in the middle of June. Everyone's gone to the moon. Long time ago, life had begun. Everyone went to the sun. Hearts full of motors, painted green. Mouths full of chocolate, covered cream.
arms that can only lift a spoon. Everyone's gone to the moon. Everyone's gone to the moon. Everyone's gone to the moon.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, baby, I got you. Hey, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's all been spent.
By the fall of 1967, the U.S. troop level in Vietnam is closing in on 500,000. More than 100,000 have been injured, and 15,000 Americans are dead. America is split. Half the country supports the war, believing it is vital to contain communism and advance freedom around the world. But the other half, they oppose the draft and the surging death toll among troops and civilians. They say the war is illegal and immoral. Demonstrations across the country bear witness to the growing unrest. Martin Luther King Jr. supports the protests. He denounces channeling so much money to a futile overseas effort when so many are suffering at home.
If we can spend $35 billion a year to fight an ill-considered war in Vietnam, our nation can spend billions of dollars to put God's children on their own 2 feet.
When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. Ooh, my girl.
And so we were going, George and I were going to go out for dinner someplace else. And so we stopped to say goodbye to Mother and Daddy. And so Dad, I guess, took and introduced George to all of his friends there. And so we lingered for a little bit. I think we had a drink. And then we left, or we were leaving, and he went and said goodbye to everybody he'd met, and he called them by name. And the Nafzigers, whose son I used to date, she said to my father that in all of her married life she'd never before had somebody who met her and got that name just right immediately. And George could go to a party and he remembered everybody's name. I mean,
did he learn that at that speakers club that he joined?
No, that's making speeches.
Oh, okay. Toastmasters.
Toastmasters.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I used to be I joined Toastmasters. They used to have a female one. And that's died somehow, but that was fun. You prepared a speech and you gave it.
That's why you were always so good at speaking.
Young child with dreams, dreaming each dream on your own. When children play, seems like you end up alone. Papa says he'd love to be with you if he had no time. So you turn to the only friend you can find there in your mind.
On April 4th, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee, just after 6 p.m., a shot rings out. On the balcony of the Lorraine Motel, Martin Luther King Jr. is hit. King's companions, Jesse Jackson, Ralph Abernathy, and Billy Kiles, point toward the shot as the civil rights leader lies dying. Once again, the nation is thrown into grief. Americans crowd highways and beaches to witness the launch of Apollo 11 from the Kennedy Space Center. On board, astronauts Michael Collins, Buzz Aldrin, and Neil Armstrong.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Love is but a song we sing, fears the way we die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why.
August 15th, 1969. The LeMays joined 500,000 young Americans heading upstate. Organizers of a 3-day festival of peace and music are racing for a new venue after residents of Ulster County shoot down their plans. A dairy farm in the Catskills becomes the new site, but they stick with the original name, Woodstock. Joe shoots this footage, never broadcast before, of the climax of the counterculture. In the summer of 1969, America is at an all-time high.
So it's farewell to the 60s. Perhaps not the best decade in history, but certainly not the worst either.
The world was approaching the 1970s after arguably seeing more cultural change over a 10-year period than they had ever seen in their lifetimes. The 60s were a decade full of ambivalence, marked by resentment and turmoil, yet complemented by incredible revolutions in art, civil rights, and technological feats. It was these circumstances that gave many people a little bit of hope to still hold on to. Maybe all this anguish and fighting would turn out to actually mean something, and the 70s would become the decade that the 60s wanted to be.
Before the second show, your guitar, it sounds so sweet and clear, but you're not really here. It's just the radio.
Now, the decade already had a pretty tumultuous start, Within its first few months, you had the aftermath of the Altamont Free concert tragedy, the Manson family scare out in California, the Kent State shooting, and to a lesser but still culturally significant extent, the breakup of the Beatles. Many historians often cite these events, individually or collectively, as the events which officially started the 1970s. They were at least crucial moments in which the tone and attitude of things were starting to change, and in many ways, not really for the better. That sort of hazy optimism of the 1960s counterculture hippie era was starting to die down a bit and show its true colors. Quite literally. It's at the beginning of the 70s where you see a huge rise in popularity among a very distinct color palette that was marketed as harvest gold and avocado green. These were colors which both contained adjectives associated with nature and the earth, as the late 60s saw a huge rise in environmentalism and attentiveness for taking care of the planet.
Son, please beware. There's this thing called love, and it's everywhere. And she told me it can break your heart and put you in misery. Since I met this little woman, I feel it's happened to me, and I'm telling you, it's too late to turn back now. I believe I'm falling in love. It's too late to turn back now. I believe I'm falling in love. I found myself phoning her at least 10 times a day. You know, it's so unusual for me to carry on this way. I tell you, I can't sleep at night.
He got into the newspaper through Uncle Ben. Now, Aunt May Donahue was Aunt May Hutchinson, then Donahue, then Martin.
Donahue died.
Yes. And Uncle Ben was Bill Donahue, who was the vice president of the Chicago Tribune and in charge of marketing. And he did his brother-in-law a treat by getting him a job selling classified ads, if you can imagine that, on the road. Boy, you know, when you figure that income mattered in the term of pennies, not even nickels. You know, a penny had such value, and so those ads, I think, would sell for, you know, a big ad would sell for 10 cents.
Sleepless hours and dreamless nights and faraways. Wishing you were here. Heaven knows and Lord it shows when I'm awake. Wishing you were
just the arrangement of the rooms and the separateness of the floors.
That's it.
It's really good.
I mean, on each stage, I mean, when Lou was young, and he had his bedroom downstairs, and Daddy had his bedroom there. Because at that point, he wasn't totally delighted about it, but they had different sleeping habits and everything like that, and so Mother had a bedroom upstairs, and Daddy was there, and they had an intercom. And they would talk on the intercom.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos.
Shows like MASH were able to resonate with an entire generation of war veterans with relatable entertainment while also covering very serious subject matters. But of course, you still had those typical all-American shows like The Brady Bunch and The Partridge Family, which showed these squeaky clean, idealized versions of family life to give viewers an escape from real life.
Marcia? Marcia, is that you?
Oh, my nose! Yep, that's your side of the family.
It's also at this time where television continues to serve as a shared experience. Live variety shows like Saturday Night Live would really challenge comedy as an art form, incorporating elements of much more deadpan, sarcastic humor. And given the political climate of the time, people loved it. And much like the people who watched the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 with pure wonder, over 40 million people watched Apollo 13's peril with great anxiety.
You
all grandmother's children were farmed out to other relatives. And Aunt Roxy was farmed out to a family that lived on this, whatever road it was, that was near to the house and farm that grandmother was put in. Well, Roxy got in a house where they loved her. They were delighted to have this new daughter. Nana got put in a house that wanted an extra servant. And she was supposed to do everything. And she was severely chastised one time by the aunt, whoever, because she accused her of licking the grease out of the frying pan. That should have been saved, to make another meal.
She was 93. I remember the big fuss your dad made about reaching 90. Remember he had a party and he had all those pictures taken with the bathing beauties.
Well, that was the bathing beauty part.
90?
Was Grandpa Hutchinson's, my father's. He had the recent pictures where he got the two ones because he had one from going way back.
And we compared them on our Lakes Press. We put the two pictures on there.
Right.
But wasn't that because he reached 90 and he wanted to pose in the same way as he did?
I guess.
I know he was so proud to do that. Yeah. And I remember your mother reaching 90 and she didn't make any fuss at all.
Well, Mother didn't know how old she was.
Didn't she?
No, literally she didn't. And I can now begin to understand it. She would, if she was at the doctor's or something, she'd tell them the year she was born, but she said, but don't tell me how old I am.
Okay.
And she literally didn't know. Obviously, she knew she wasn't 60. But I mean, and I think that was a really good thing to do.
Remember the day you up and left. I nearly cried myself to death. Oh yeah. And then I met someone else. She made me stop and get a hold of myself. Oh girl, I'm doing fine now without you, baby.
Okay, you want to do the somersault? Do the somersault. Ooh, wasn't that fun? Do another somersault.
Know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love. Then you say
softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest doubt. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think I care for you, when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Na 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 na.
I've seen it before too.
Did you like it the first time?
Yes, I forgot all about it.
Where? I don't know where it is.
No, we don't. The ducks can't eat bread because it will get stuck in their throat. Only Peppy can, because she's a growing baby duck.
Oh. She can have bread, eh?
No, she can't. She's the only one who can't have bread.
Susie, don't go too far away there. Because we want to hear you. What do you want?
I'm not really ready to do a movie.
Well, we're already waiting.
I'm not going to do any movie.
Oh. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See any fish there, Melina?
No, thank you. I don't see any fish.
No fish, little or big.
No, there isn't any fish.
Are you sure there's no fish?
Yes.
I'll bet there's lots of fish.
I bet there's not any fish.
Let this go, okay?
Where are our friends, the ducks? We need them to come over here so we can play with them.
Oh, well, don't turn so much.
Where are the ducks?
Not so
You're moving
fast.
too much, Melina.
Too fast.
Yeah.
The ducks. Where are they?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they've gone to sleep.
That's
Wait.
Okay, that's what you eat. Say something.
Hello.
Do you have anything to say?
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Is it nice in the water?
Yes.
Is it warm?
Yes.
Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time? Is this the 50s or 1999? All I wanted to do was play my guitar and sing. So take me away, I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. I gotta get back in time. Don't bet your future on one roll of the dice. Better remember, lightning never strikes twice.
The year 1985 can be characterized as ushering in the new. From a new operating system that would make Bill Gates a household name, to a new pair of plumbers that every kid wanted to play with. Even the world of soft drinks gained a new addition, but this one would be short-lived. Of all the events that 1985 brought us, the best remembered may be a movie that turned a DeLorean into a time machine. To start out the year, on January 1st, the United States' first mandatory seatbelt law went into effect in the state of New York. If caught not wearing one in the front seat, you would be ticketed $50, which was a hefty fine for that time.
I've been passing time, watching trains go by. All of my life, lying on the sand, watching seabirds fly.
In 1985, prices were quite different from today. A new car would set you back around $8,000, while a gallon of gas was just about $1.20. Homes were more affordable too, with the average house price being around $80,000, and everyday items like a dozen eggs cost about 80 cents. It was a different time with different prices.
I think you should comment on this storm versus some of the storms that you grew up with in the great state of Minnesota.
Well, I have seen some huge storms, but I don't recall that we ever had any more snow than this. You know, we had huge storms, but this is a huge storm.
Yeah, up there in
the one in Omaha.
On the border is 25 degrees below zero again up there.
Oh, that's way up to northern Minnesota. The one in Omaha that we had pictures of was like this.
Omaha was like this often. And Omaha, though, would melt immediately. The hot air would come up from Texas, melt it, and you'd have a sunny day and no snow, and then it would come back again. Remember that?
No.
What's the most snow you ever remember in Minnesota?
I don't know, dear. I remember the Armistice Day storm because we couldn't get home, and I was trapped at another house for 2 days, but that was... I guess we must have had this much snow, because it was certainly mountains.
Something's telling me it might be you. It's telling me it might be you. All of my life, looking back as lovers go walking past.
We had this beautiful shot of this beautiful house of the lake. The lake, by the way, was not in existence today. They've let it down to nothing but mud out there. It's a beautiful lake. So, but we had Lewis's movie to show.
The fish or
that part of the weed there, and also give people a chance to work at docks and stuff. But they do it in there now. But anyway, it doesn't look good, but show the video of the lights there. Yeah. Nicely.
Lewis also does the
Does
sound.
there a red light come on when you're taking pictures?
When it starts flashing, it means my battery's about done.
Oh. We have for Grandma's old refrigerator, and I have an idea that thing's costing me $10 a month. I don't know how old it is. You have any idea?
Well, she got that. Oh gosh,
Before we were married?
She got one. No. She got one after we were married. She didn't like that. She got it, so she got this one. She didn't have the other one very much. She didn't like it because there wasn't enough room in it. Listen.
Yellow. Speaking.
And I have another freezer in the basement that came with the house.
Yeah, here she is.
And that cost me an arm and a leg.
No. Yeah, sure. Did you pick up 2 signs when you left? Oh, good. Okay.
Are you shooting?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you what?
Who's going to watch all this? You'll never sell this a channel for.
And on our program this morning, we're going to talk with someone who is going to tell us, well, the facts of life insofar as buying and selling a home in today's market. My guest is Marianne Kalb, and Marianne is president of the Burlington County Board of Realtors. And we'll return with our guest right after this message. My guest, Marianne Kalb, president of Burlington County Board of Realtors. Marianne, what about today's economy? You know, I think when people think about buying a home or selling a home, they kind of pull back and say, things are so bad. You know, we don't know where it's going to go from the next that Dow Jones is doing loop-de-loops and everything. And nobody's really sure. Why buy a home in today's market, for instance?
Well, one of the great reasons for buying in today's market is that in my 20 years of real estate, I've never seen such a wonderful buyer's market. Your timing, of course, is everything in many things. And in the same way that with the stock market, I'm never sure what's the very top and what's the very bottom. But today you have the elements that have not come together before, at least not in the last 20 years, and I don't think ever since World War II. We've had markets that we thought were buyers markets in which we had more sellers than buyers, and that was our definition in the past. But as you look back, most of those situations were where not all the elements were in the buyer's favor. Early 80s, you had more sellers than buyers, but you had 18% interest. That was hardly the time to feel very confident about going forward to buy a home. Today we have excellent interest rates. They're hovering in the 10% range. They go up a little bit, they go down. But we used to think if we ever got anything under 12, we'd be in heaven. So we have the good interest rates. We have the large inventory, so you have unlimited choices almost. We have sellers who are willing to work with buyers on dates and all of the different terms and conditions that are involved. And we have many sellers who have come to a real understanding of what market value is, and consequently their homes are priced very fairly, and they certainly have come down from the run-up that we had in the 86, 87 market. So you have a buyer that has all of the elements that make it exciting and a time that from an investment standpoint they probably will never have in the near foreseeable future a better time to be able to purchase a home that they want. Hello, John. Marianne Kalb. I'm so glad I caught you before you left. I've got great news. We were able to switch the settlement from the 10th to the 14th as you wished. Everybody's agreed. We have to initial some things, but that'll just take us a minute. It'll be 10 o'clock in the morning, and so I know you'll be delighted. Be sure and tell Jean right away. I know it will work out better for you. Yes, it's great to be able to catch it quickly like this. I don't know what I'd do without my car phone. Now we're back at my desk in the office. And I must admit, I have to spend a lot of time here because there's so much paperwork that's related to real estate. We'll be dealing with some of this as we go over all the things that will be involved as we put together the sale of your home. Part of the tour today was to try to give you a little bit of an introduction to the kinds of things that I will be doing for you and some of the history of things I've already done for other people. It's an exciting profession. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I hope to share both my enthusiasm and the kind of service that I will render to you as we market your home.
Just like the driftwood of a dream left on the seashore of sleep. Just like the words that wouldn't rhyme, lost in the desert of time. Time waits for no one at all. No, not even you. You thought you'd seen it all before. You really thought you knew. I don't remember what we said in the confusion that night.
Right, it was really an inspiration and a wonderfully generous-hearted move on your part to invite Mom and Dad to come while they were still active and could build a new life in New Jersey and be independent people there before it became a necessity for them to be cared for. And your wonderful invitation to Mother Kalb to come and stay was really such a good idea and such a generous thought. And I love you all the more for all that good stuff.
I've always envied George throughout all these years for the simple fact that I have never, in all the places I've ever been, seen such a collection of marvelous hardware stores any place. And whenever we visit you and George and we, at least I, head for the nearest hardware store just sometimes look at the blister packages that never show up in my own neighborhood. And I think it might seem like unearned praise, but I really I enjoyed the fact that we were able to just even experience these nice hardware stores.
And this is indeed the 50th anniversary of my parents' wedding, January 4th, 1947. And this is January 4th, 1997, a 60-degree day in Medford Lakes, New Jersey. And then, Mom, I have a feeling that by the stories you've told before that it was just slightly cooler on your wedding day in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
To say the least. The hotels in Minneapolis had a charming custom I wasn't aware of. If you are a visitor there, they would wake you up in the morning and they would say, "Good morning, it's 8 o'clock and 20 below." And all the wedding guests said, oh, all they wanted to do was pull up the covers, forget they were there, and stay in the hotel. But it was crisp and clear, and there was a great deal of excitement on our part, of course, so it was a wonderful day, even if it was freezing cold.
Well, I think we should have a toast to Grandma and Grandpa
I think so too.
on their anniversary.
That's right.
Well, it's not quite our anniversary.
Not our anniversary, not till the 4th.
Great grandpa. No, Nana.
Oh,
You
how
didn't
could
even
I
know what-
possibly? How could I possibly?
Louis and I knew.
Well, of course, and normally I think about it so much.
Right.
And actually, it's funny, I think about it particularly real from the
Champagne, I know.
Because of the Mum's Extra Dry. I'm sure, Melena, we've told you the story of your mother in Mum's Extra Dry.
Yes.
Pretty funny. But it was wine that I could get without being 21.
But the interesting thing, I think, is, you know, I've gotten it a couple of times. I used to get before Christmas Eve one bottle just to, that's not that.
Right.
Because Corbell's fun. But Daddy, you know, didn't drink much at all.
Right.
But he loved anything that was sort of elegant and all of that. And he just enjoyed serving champagne. And he would have a glass.
Right.
I'd never have one glass. But what'd you say about cranberries?
I told him to list to film them.
Oh, those, okay. I was thinking I have some very good whole cranberry sauce. I was just thinking it goes with Christmas, but that was salmon.
Exactly.
Now if I was letting them have a turkey, you would.
Well, what are we, tomorrow we're going to be, what kind of a restaurant is it tomorrow?
It's French. I mean, it's, you know, it's just high
I bet,
scale.
I bet they have a turkey option tomorrow. If you want that.
Where do we have dinner tomorrow?
At Max's on 11:30.
Oh, way over there. Eh?
What's that so far?
Here we have our Christmas tree, 2004. And Mom, this ornament right here, that's the little car, reminiscent of my ornament from years gone by.
Your little green car.
My little green car. And this one says, just married. Up here we have a brand new ornament for 2004, the pine cone.
That came from Williamsburg, and pineapples are a symbol of hospitality, but I just thought it was a pretty ornament.
And the guy next to it was a new one this year. I think we got that at the Christmas shop, or was that one that maybe we got at Spots?
No, that was the shop right next to the Christmas shop, the first shop we went into by the Robin's Nest shops. And we got, you know, that Kent chandelier ornament, and we got this. He does hide in there, sort of.
Yeah, I could try to pull that out a little bit.
I think so, because you don't really see him as well as you should. He's so interesting.
Let's move around to the side, and I have an ornament here. I don't know how you would define this guy.
He's Humpty Dumpty.
Is that Humpty Dumpty?
Uh-huh.
We've had him for a couple of years.
I think we have two Humpty Dumptys. This is, yes, was, I don't remember where we got this one. The other one has the dangly legs.
I'm dreaming tonight of a place I love even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas.
Okay, you can finish opening that present you started.
That's right.
Who's that from, Meryl? Oh, that's from me.
Well, thank you.
Franklin, what does it say?
This is David Swinson's famous book, and he wrote a second one that I borrowed at the library. So I have
That was a hint to me, but fortunately I was able to find it at Amazon.
Portfolio management. Oh, non-conventional approach to institutional investment.
he handles Yale, which has the greatest record of any fund.
For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you, I'll be forever thankful, baby. You're the one who held me up, never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all.
row the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sails. Hallelujah. Michael, row the boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael, row the boat ashore. Hallelujah. The river Jordan is chilly and cold. Hallelujah. Better to shower the people you love with love. Yes, and show them the way that you feel. I know things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I'd like to do to you, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Yeah, show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way.
Picking a few peaches would probably be all right, but I'm not dying to do it.
You just assume.
Yeah, if we
Take
had,
the basket.
if we had kids that we were breeding, then I would think picking was, fun to do with them as an experience. Not doing too much of it, but a little bit. But
Did we ever do that?
just no.
Marilyn and me? No.
No. But it didn't used to be. They didn't used to run them like this. I don't think. I guess you could go pick, but.
I never do. We've had good luck.
That's why I was asking. It's very heavy. Feel how heavy, well, you got your hands. Feel how heavy that is. And it's got something in it, but it's heavy anyway. And it's all sterling with the gold chrysanthemum on the top, which is the royal family of Japan, and they use the chrysanthemum decoratively often. And this was a Mitsui family piece, as were other things that I will talk about. Raj Mitsui was one of Daddy's closest friends. They roomed together in New York after they graduated from Cornell, and Meryl met them in Japan and went out to dinner and got to know them some, and corresponded for years with Jane Mitsui. And then, but we never got to Japan, so he never saw Mitsui after the war. Mitsui was an engineer, didn't have anything to do with the fighting in the war. And the Mitsui family were one of the 5 families that really owned Japan.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter.
Now your turn. Your turn.
Let me just throw it up high. Oh, good try.
People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least
That's round. That's around.
No, that's not round.
That's around.
Yes, there's a round in there. This is a different shape.
Wow.
See? It goes like that, it has lines. This is all, that's a circle. And this, you go around like that. Uh-huh. That's right, that's round. Uh-huh. And it's, this is called a rectangle. That's a big word. It's a rectangle. It's got 4 sides. 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4 side. First side, second side, third side, fourth side. It's got 4.
And 1 side.
Uh-huh. That's a rectangle. Can you say rectangle?
Rectangle.
Oh, very good. Very good. That's hard. That's a hard word. Now, this is Nana has one of these.
What are those?
That's a diamond.
Diamond.
Diamond. And that's, see, it's got 4 sides, but it's like it stands up on the pointed side. It doesn't stand up here. If it was like this, if you saw it like this, you'd think it was a rectangle, but when it's like this, it's a diamond. It's got 4 sides, but it stands on the point.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. And it stands on its points, you see?
Yeah.
At the bottom. And then, oh, and you know what this shape is.
A star.
And that's right, it's a star. You're going to be 3 on this birthday, and next year when you have a birthday, you'll be 4.
And then have a cake on my birthday with no candles.
You'll have 4 candles when you're 4. And when you're 5, you'll have 5 candles.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's right. So how many fingers do you have?
10.
That's right. You have 10 fingers, 5 on each hand.
Gotta go home.
Home.
Nana's gonna, you know what Nana's gonna do?
We're not going to take a taxi.
No, Uncle Lewis and Nana are gonna drive us to the airport.
But we're not going to take a taxi.
No, we're not gonna take a taxi.
No, because unlike Gogo,
We're not going to take
your mommy got a nice flight
No,
time.
you're not taking a taxi. Nana and Uncle Lewis are gonna drive you to the airport.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Dad will get on the big plane.
That's right. Then you'll get on the big plane.
Believe it or not, Mom paddling a canoe. Go the other direction. I don't want you to splash water on me. Okay.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. glass at my window, west wind soft as a sweet dream, my love warm as the sunshine, sitting here by me. She's here by me. She stepped out of the rainbow, golden hair shining like moonglow, warm lips soft as a soul, sitting here by me, yeah. She's here by me. All summer long we spent dancing in the sand, and the jukebox kept on playing Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
So it's 40 degrees out, huh? 45 degrees out, huh? Not a bad day.
You usually don't mind the cold as much as I do, I think.
Yeah.
You generate more heat, too.
Yeah, I guess.
It used to be when I would pick the boys up at Andrean after practice or whatever, and I'd get 3 of these young men in my car, and instantly I couldn't see out. All the windows steamed up.
Oh. Well, we probably all had a wet head, so we had plenty of moisture to shed.
Yeah, I just haven't been reading fiction. I get caught, you know, the real world is so interesting and so full of drama.
Well, it's sure full of drama.
Yeah, that just don't
I
get
haven't
caught.
read much fiction for just ages because of the fact that I am slow and all of that. And there's all this stuff I feel I have to read. Now, why I have somebody that I have to report to that I've read all of that, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But they are cute.
Yes. And buy a bunch of hobbies.
Yes, yes. There's the plates there, I guess.
Bowls, so those are great big, like, you've got a table full of spaghetti.
Right. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, I bet you
No, I just don't know.
Do you know price?
Yes, the gold banana is one.
Funny, you're a stranger who's come here, come from another town. Funny, I'm a stranger myself here, small world, isn't it?
And then this is the bedroom, which is just clutter. You know, she's got, bookcase, and she uses that like an office right now. This is the bathroom. So this is, I had to kind of, I took it up close just to get the detailing for the cabinetry and stuff. So big mirror in the closet, and then she's got these are those glass tiles that are so neat. And they did like a mosaic chair rail type of thing, and it's like a bluish green, like a sea glass is what it reminds me of.
Oh, that's pretty then.
Yeah.
Thanks for the memory of candlelight and wine, castles on the Rhine, the Parthenon, and moments on the Hudson River line. How lovely it was. Thanks for reminding me
believer, and I am proud to be her first secretary. She saved me from being a bank teller. When Princeton Bank was coming to Trading Post Way at that year, and I made an application. I never told her that I was turned down, but anyhow, I wanted to do great service, and I didn't think the bank was giving that to me. So I was her first secretary, and for 2 years I sharpened her pencils and answered her phone, and she convinced me to get my license and become a realtor. And Nancy Easterly, would you stand, Nancy? She was her first secretary after I left, and part-time secretary, I believe. Can you stand up, Nancy? She's amazing. And we had Dolly Tunis. I don't think she was able to come. And we had
Helen. Helen was her personal secretary.
Yeah, Helen, I guess that was when she went over to the other office. But we had a cute little office down on Tomlinson Mill Road, and whenever anybody came in, we'd say, "Oh, are you lost?" Because it was very difficult to find. So I had great years, and I was happy she made me a sales agent in 1972, and I retired in, 2007, I guess. So thank you for all of the guidance you gave me, Mary Ann. It was very special. I love you.
I would just like to say that it's been a wonderful relationship. I know so many of you. It's great to meet some of you that I didn't know before. And Mary Ann has been one classy lady to follow. So.
So, you have a new adventure ahead of you. And there's many, many people here that are very jealous that you can do this. But most of the people here are very happy for you to be able to do it. And you've been a role model for probably 3/4 of the people in this room. So I wish you great health. I wish you great fun. And come back and visit often.
I did some prep work, did my homework, understood who everyone was in the office, and a person's name who kept coming up to make sure I got to know and got on their good side right away was Mary Ann Kalb. So I was probably most fearful of meeting Mary Ann and hopefully impressing her in some way, and so David and I and Pat Millick, the manager at the time, the day of the announcement, come walking into the room. Everyone had just finished lunch, and there's a lot of clamor going on. But Mary Ann was sitting in the very front of the room, as she typically did for every sales meeting and most events that we had. And I said, "Oh boy, there she is." And so I looked over and I said, "Hello." And with the biggest smile, the most welcoming, warming smile, she said, "Good afternoon, and best of luck to you." And I said, "Thank you." I said, "I got to tell you," I said, I'm really, excited, but I'm concerned that, of the job I'm going to do for you guys. I hope I can live up to your expectations." And without any hesitation, she said, "Of course you will. You wouldn't be here if you weren't." And I got to tell you, it was that moment that really made me understand who Mary Ann Kalb is. She understood exactly what I needed at that moment. She knew exactly what I was going through at that moment, and she was able to tell me exactly what I needed to hear to give me the strength to go on and help me do the things that I've done. So that's why I've from that point forward never only looked at Mary Ann as a colleague, but certainly as a friend as well. So thank you for that. But of course, there are the professional contributions that Mary Ann has made, and we certainly can't stress those enough. Like I said, as she's been one of the most successful real estate agents to have ever sold real estate in South Jersey, Mary Ann has worn many other hats. In addition to being a salesperson, Mary Ann has also held the positions of broker, manager, GRI, CRS, GRA, builder, and developer. As if that wasn't enough. In addition to all that, some more distinguished titles held by Mary Ann were 2 NJR committee appointments, and please don't hold back applause at this point, the first female manager in a Medford real estate office. All right? The first president of the Medford business, first female President of the Medford Business Association. Incredible. Burlington County Board Realtor of the Year, President of the Burlington County Board of Realtors. Quite an incredible, distinguished career. I think I speak for everyone to say we're completely in awe of all your accomplishments, the commitment you made to your clients, your business, your fellow realtors, your family. You were instrumental in forging a new landscape of real estate in South Jersey, developing, mentoring, training the best agents in the marketplace, many of which are here today. So while we will greatly miss you, we do hope you continue to stop in from time to time to say hello and check in on us. And my wishes for you are nothing but health, peace, and many years of happiness. So thank you very much.
You need to meet the grand dame of real estate. Okay, who's the grand dame of real estate? This woman named Marian Kalb. So I went, I'm getting old. I went to Wikipedia today, not the dictionary, Wikipedia. Grand dame, a highly respected woman, a respected woman having extensive experience in her field. A woman regarded as the most experienced, prominent member of her profession.
But it was a great career, and I couldn't have been luckier. And so many of you have been a part of it in one way or another, and I value that friendship so much. And I'm watching what you do. Once in a while, I'm still going to an open house just for the hell of it. Thanks so much for coming and sharing this wonderful day for me and making it such an outstanding occasion. I'll always remember it, and I can't thank you all enough.
The time that we feasted, and then is the time that we fasted. Oh well, it was swell while it lasted. We did have fun, and no harm done, so thanks.
But I think we were also talking about you getting involved in a lot of the women's movements, the League of Women Voters, and then all the things you did at Chesley and Alloway with all of your agents and your awards. You were always going to be a lawyer. You said you were going to go to school and get a law degree.
I thought about it, and then of course that's where I got
estate.
fully involved in real estate,
Yeah.
right? And
That is such a cute reindeer.
look at the reindeer. He's so cuddly. He's just so cuddly. Max can take him to bed at Christmas Eve.
Now, do you remember some of my favorite stuffed animals?
I don't. The one.
Well, we had Monk, but
Monk is the only one I really remember. Monk was your your constant companion. It's a little bit tall.
you think it's too tall?
Well, I don't know, because if you left it with that thing on the top and put something on that, it would be pretty tall, I think. But maybe not.
Well, I think it probably is, just a touch.
Let's see what's over here.
I'll let you look first, and then I'll...
This is a decent size. It's not so big. We don't need a real huge tree.
because they were married, Nana and Grandpa, on December 24th, 1924.
24. Yeah. It'd be wonderful if they were here, but luckily they did live quite long lives and we could enjoy it so much. And having them live here.
They
That
lived.
was wonderful last year.
Isn't that cute? Mary Ann, it says.
We haven't had this before, have we?
No, just found it.
Louis is just finding treasures all the time.
Yeah, oh, Louis is wearing his monkey pajamas.
Well, he wears those all the time.
Yeah. Towel to keep it from breaking. And I was supposed to wrap it, but I didn't know until last night, so oh well. We didn't know where it was under the tree, and so
that's quite fun. It's heavy for you. Did you have to carry this?
she sent it to you.
Oh, she sent it to me.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my.
Oh, isn't that
stunning?
beautiful?
Stunning lace, look who.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Yes, it is. So unusual.
Ah,
Really lovely.
So far we've had a birthday present under the tree that was for me, from one up in your hands, and we've had at least 4 gifts opened by the wrong person. And our latest misadventure is a Valentine's present under a Christmas tree. So that's how our Christmas is going so far. Oh dear. So, but Mom, we haven't got any birthday presents for you yet. I'm sure they're under there though.
I think the exciting one is all of us loving him and giving him things that's
Max, which of those is from Nana?
the Lego helicopter. Perfect idea. Sure is. I really love that shot.
He's having fun. The gang keeps growing over there. I think they're up to 9 now.
We've never had anything like that before.
Yeah, it's usually been, you'd hope to get 1 or 2.
Really exciting.
this, Mom. It's really awkward.
Mom, here.
I can't get both of you.
I'll try.
Sorry.
Here.
It's like branch. It's like.
Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm going to do it this way, Max.
Mom, here.
Max, look.
Get this.
Hey, Max, look at the camera. Look at so you see yourself.
Can't do this.
Sure you can.
Max, you got a great peach. Oops.
You don't want to break that.
I think we're full of peaches.
I think we can't dig anymore.
Look at how many we have.
Yeah, there's 2 more bags.
Yeah, I think we're good.
2 more bags.
Are
It's not like picking blueberries.
Are these ours?
Those are ours, honey.
Oh, yeah. We get to fill 2 more bags.
Oh, they're not quite filled, are they? We could put 2 more here.
The final chapter of the Max video I'll make.
Why are you taking a shot of the road?
Why is he?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
This is going to have a whole...
So like goodbye, Max?
Right.
Of the visit, probably.
Right, and then you just put a little 30-second clip on the end. I often have done that. Max likes Fort Medford better than the Marlton plastic.
Good taste.
Plastic paradise over there.
Max, of all the things that we did while you were here, what was your favorite? What did you like doing best? Was it picking peaches or was it going...
What was it next? Perfect posture, looking straight ahead every time. Got that knee for you.
Wait right there, turn around for a picture, and then I'll help you up. It's chilly. Those are cute, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
We've gotten things here before.
Oh, definitely.
I remember they had like light bulbs that were decorated.
That's right, they did. They had them right on down here.
Sorry.
Well, we would probably put it with what we've got, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, you ready to go in?
Yeah.
He is the skier. It's called Ski Buddies. That's what we're getting.
Oh. That's fun. How much was it?
Well, it's $47. That's reasonable. That's a good price for something like that.
Compared to a lot of things, yeah.
Yeah. We got lots of great items in there. Now, do you think we can squeeze a little more stuff on your lap there?
No, I don't think we can put another
We're taking this one. We're trying these two on. Am I needing 8
That looks really nice, Mom. Take a look in the mirror and see how you like that.
Yeah, I looked at the dressing room, of course.
like that dress? I think that looks very nice
That
on
does
her.
look nice.
And she can wear that all year practically.
Oh, good. That's important.
And I love it with the red sneakers.
Yeah, I love those sneakers too.
You love what?
The sneakers.
Your red shoes, Mom.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I've never seen anything like that. Is this the rectory across from St. Peter's? Is this where the priest lives?
I don't know who lives there. Isn't that something? We only saw it briefly before. It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. It's just stunning.
Those who lived in a world of deep darkness, on them has the light shone.
Let the heavens be glad and let the earth rejoice. Let the plains exult and the trees of the forest sing for joy before the Lord who comes to us.
May the wonder of the grace of Christ Jesus be reborn in you this night.
And also in you.
Yeah, there you got it. Right. Yeah. It's a pen with a rose at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're trying to find a pen, you have to write your name or something.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
I tell you.
Yeah.
We'll put it right on the desk right there.
There you go. Then you can always find a pen.
Right. Cute.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it's great. This is...
There's a new LED light we're going to try for your closet that I found for you at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, really? Bed Bath & Beyond is such a great store.
Isn't it a good store? Yeah.
You find things. I mean, they have things that nobody else has.
That's right.
But I got a little different smile. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, yeah, it is.
So you have one on your refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
I like that frame a lot. It's
I was
very
just
cute.
going to say it's a really cute frame.
Isn't it great?
There's an app for that.
Yes,
Well, I often say now that everything is just a scene from my next movie.
Okay, all right.
All right, take two.
Their Dukes, their sales are like my favorite sales. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at this, how wonderful! Oh, and keep her warm. Oh, these are great. Oh, this is just wonderful.
Guys, boxes.
Thank you.
Christmas time.
I'll hold it up and see if you can see. Oh, is this cute? Look, Mom, look at the, it has like leather. Isn't that adorable? So cute. And it looks just like you. Oh, my goodness, Karen. Great.
So are you doing anything, are you going any place this winter? Well, that's a smart thing to do. Aha, well, what? Gee, I haven't checked that. It could be April 5th. Oh, really? I hadn't looked. I'll have to look. Uh-huh. Well, that'll... Oh, that's fun. Well, let's see now.